Best Blackstresses, 1990s, Bassett's breakthrough role as Tina Turner in What's Love Got to Do with It established her as the top black actress of the decade. Even as parts afterwards were rarely worthy of her talents, The Best Blackstresses is a weekly, 7-part series dedicated to the 13 black women and their 14 performances. Shout out to two-time nominee Viola Davis. Nominated for Best Actress in a Leading Role in the Academy Awards' nearly 100-year history. By the time Whoopi Goldberg won her Best Supporting Actress Oscar in 1991, a number of black actresses had begun to make names for themselves in Hollywood, among them Alfre Woodard, Lynn Whitfield, Vivica A. Fox, Jada Pinkett, Nia Long, Regina King, Robin Givens, Cheryl Lee Ralph, Jennifer Lewis, former Miss America Vanessa Williams, and fellow erstwhile pageant queen Halle Berry. But with her breakthrough role in the 1993 biographical film What's Love Got to Do with It, about the rise of Queen of Rock and Roll Tina Turner and her tumultuous marriage to Ike Turner, Angela Bassett established herself as the top black actress of the 90s, and the only black woman to garner a Best Actress in a Leading Role Oscar nomination in the decade, just as Goldberg had been in the previous one. Progress can be frustratingly slow, but since Goldberg's own breakthrough, more black talent emerged in front of and behind the camera, even as their industry's gatekeepers remained overwhelmingly white. So opportunities for meaty leading roles were still few and far between. Consider the fact that after 1972's Lady Sings the Blues starring Diana Ross, What's Love Got to Do with It was the first major Hollywood biopic about a black woman. Therefore, it was a big deal. Mary, Givens, and Whitney Houston were all considered for the role of Turner, but Bassett won out in the end thanks to a screen test in which she performed the signature tune Proud Mary. When Turner met Bassett for the first time, she gave the young actress a once-over and proclaimed, "She's perfect." With a master's degree from the Yale School of Drama, Bassett made her professional acting debut at age 27 in 1985 on a couple TV roles before landing a small part in the 1986 film F/X. Her first significant role came with 1991's Boys in the Hood, directed by John Singleton. Bassett referred to Singleton as her little brother on set and credited the then 22-year-old with giving her the break she needed. "I'd been in LA for about 3 years and I was trying to do films," Bassett said in 2016. "We talked, I auditioned, and he gave me a shot." With Boys in the Hood, Singleton made Oscar history. In addition to his nomination for Best Original Screenplay, Singleton became, at 24, the youngest person and the first African-American nominated for Best Director. The cast, which included Lawrence Fishburne, Nia Long, Morris Chestnut, Ice Cube, and future Oscar winners Cuba Gooding Jr. and Regina King, though critically acclaimed, went unrecognized. Just 2 years earlier, Spike Lee's landmark Do the Right Thing was snubbed by the Academy, a fact openly acknowledged by presenter Kim Basinger, with only one nomination for Lee's original screenplay. But the financial and cultural success of Do the Right Thing opened the door to Boys in the Hood, in turn ushering in a golden age of black filmmaking, of which Bassett would become its dynamic center. In 1992, Bassett starred as Betty Shabazz opposite a career-best Denzel Washington in Lee's epic Malcolm X. Washington was nominated for Best Actor, losing, rather controversially, to Al Pacino for Sin of a Woman. But aside from a nomination for Ruth E. Carter's costumes, the film, Lee's direction, and Bassett's performance were all ignored by the Academy. The last few years have seen Bassett rise to the level of recognition in her own industry befitting someone with her resume, talent, and resilience. She garnered Emmy nominations for playing Lena Waithe's mom in Master of None and for a Black Lady sketch show episode literally entitled Angela Bassett is the Baddest Bitch. Nearly 30 years after her first Oscar nomination, Bassett was up for the prize again, this time for Best Supporting Actress for 2022's Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, the first time a performer had been nominated for a Marvel movie. When she lost to Jamie Lee Curtis, Bassett remained seated as the rest of the crowd rose to their feet. Was she being a bad sport? Or was she just tired? During her awards campaign, Bassett had learned to play the game and was every inch the good sport, expressing how grateful she was just to be nominated. Perhaps she didn't express enough gratitude. But the gratitude shouldn't have been hers to give in the first place, but to receive. Understanding this, the following year, the Academy offered Bassett, clearly as a consolation prize, the Academy Honorary Award for her decades of delivering transcendent performances that set new standards in acting. Big words. And a big honor. yet it doesn't feel quite enough. An honorary Oscar is great, but Angela Bassett regularly getting roles that warrant Oscar attention, or that are just worthy of her bad beachery, would be better. Next, we'll explore what winning an Oscar actually does for the career of a black actress.